about Saints Gaming later on because we're looking like we're done striking here and we're getting the thumbs up.
Getting the fist bump.
And so
some good smiles. And so Fox Falcon on Yoshi's. I'm surprised that they actually went to Yoshi's.
And we'll
Falcons
see.
typically don't like the stage. They feel like they get a little bit too like flustered because they don't really have the room to maneuver.
Exactly. And so these two players are Malo is going to be the Captain Falcon and Nexic the Fox.
Nexic being the Michigan TL that I was speaking of earlier.
Right.
So right now we got some even trade-offs right now. Nobody's really capitalizing too much. As I say, that gets shine up smash.
Yep, of course.
Doesn't quite get the up air. A little bit too early on that, but still gets clean damage on him.
Just right away, it looks like Nexic is pretty content to wall him out with some aerials. And all right.
Gets the reverse. Should be living.
Nice.
Fox almost got that. That's nuts.
Fox is a good character.
He tried to cover in, I guess.
It's alright. It's round one pools. First match of the day.
First match of the day.
You gotta forgive yourself.
You gotta shake it off. You gotta shake it off. Can't let that get to you. Nice dash dancing. Gets the nair out of it. Gets the back air. Almost got the edge cancel. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, I really like to see what Falcons pull out once they actually get that edge cancel. It's a creative situation to be in.
Right. I remember at Gombo against PPU, none actually got that exact edge cancel. You got to stomp into the off of it, and it won him the game. Like he was gonna lose, but he got that.
Crazy.
As we're talking, gets these sick up air combos. They get stomp back here.
Oh wow, nice. How's he gonna get this?
Ooh, the shy guy delayed him by just enough, and he misses his up B, just falls down. You might have thought he had a jump because he landed.
Definitely really good coverage by Malo there.
Also a little bit of luck.
Yeah,
with the shy guy extending it just like a few frames, gives him long enough time to get it. Nexic kind of like looking like he's not really feeling too comfortable edge guarding Falcon. Like even the reverse back air, right? It was kind of unnecessary. Could have just like grabbed ledge and then would have been it.
Oh no!
Right
oh, nice tech though.
Nice up smash on the mistech. Good recognition. It's obviously still a close game. You know, Falcon in the lead on the stage is weird, but it
wow.
Malo nods his head, but I'm gonna say that was an accident. I'm gonna say that was like a knee, short hop knee or something.
Yeah, we take those though.
So right there, Falcon has like one of the worst rolls in the game. I feel like you could just stand in front of him instead of trying to dash dance.
Right.
Because then you risk losing the opportunity. Like when you're dash dancing, if he rolls when you're dash dancing to the right, you're gonna have to wait before you you might not get the dash back, right?
Right, of course. Oh wow.
Good tech. Oh, the stomp? That was nasty. Was that a reaction stomp? That was ridiculous.
I'm gonna say yes. Let's give it to him. All right, how's he gonna?
Back air not quite on mark.
You know what? I actually noticed this game that Malo is slowing down a little bit as he's gotten his lead. He spent a little bit more time on the platforms and seems to be working.
That was a good down smash.
Wow.
That was a good down smash.
But seems to be working out for him pretty well.
I'm gonna guess they're just gonna go back. I think he's not too comfortable with that loss.
Yeah.
I think so he definitely could have had it. Potentially going to Battlefield, or FD. But I would say Yoshi's is definitely gonna be the call for him.
Yeah, it's probably FD. Okay, so I guess Pokemon was the ban as well.
Probably Fountain.
Oh yeah, actually you're right.
The way Malo is playing though, I think this might actually favor him a little bit more because he has a lot more room to work with, and you said, he was like slowing down the pace of the match.
I am interested to see him slow, like if he does continue to slow down, because I noticed he was on the platform to slow down. So I do like this pick by Nexic. So we'll see how it works out for him here. But Malo's starting off strong.
Yeah. Like typically Foxes go to the stage because they have.
Hate seeing that.
Yeah, I think he might be took a little second there, trying to make sure he just calms down. You know. These are oh my god, that beat it. That was a nasty. Okay, that's the second time he's done that side B edge guard. It seems like when he starts to panic a little bit, he'll start to go for that.
Right.
So we'll look to see Malo try and adapt to that and get the read on it.
He was definitely just a little bit slow that one time, so I'm wondering if it's just straight reaction or if he is just flubbing how ready he is. But just like that, Nexic will clean up the stock.
Clean edge guard. Doesn't get the strong hit back air. It could have been a lot worse. But one thing also I am noticing is Nexic is not quite getting the techs that he needs to be.
Right.
Giving, like Captain Falcon, if you don't tech against him, he's going to get a free stomp, free knee, free back air, free, like he'll do whatever he wants. Like, when a Falcon sees a missed tech, he's
excited.
He's super excited. That's like his wet dream right there.
Yeah, Falcon is waiting for that, really.
Yeah.
Nice rollout.
Probably going for a grab, just a dash attack instead.
Yep.
Try to jump cancel grab. Good job. Good get him.
Oh. All right. You know what? That works out for both of them. Resets to neutral.
Yeah. that's a manly engagement if I've ever seen it. That was way too risky. A little bit too risky.
No, he did not need to do that.
The time he did that on Yoshi's, he ended up getting grabbed, and he almost died for it.
Right.
So. Unnecessary. Up throw back.
Oh.
He's shaking his head. He understands that could have been a kill. And now, like, you know, he took 59%, 70. He's probably dead here. Oh. Okay, that was good air dodge. Nexic probably thought he was going to up B. So he just holds ledge, waits for it. He's back here.
Wow. Oh, another one of the side Bs there. But
nice
smart by Nexic to just get back. That's the stock. Yeah.
Malo last like 2 or 3 times that he tries to recover. He like covers himself with an E or an up air. So waiting for it and then punching the aerial after. That was good. That was good edge guard as well.
So I noticed Nexic is still shaking his head, even though like that wasn't really like a cheesy situation in my opinion. So I wonder if he's just a little bit flustered overall.
I think over game 1 he's he had too many. I think he had 2 SDs. He had the side B.
Oh, nice.
He really likes this narrative forward smash. Oh no.
Yeah.
He didn't get the. Oh, this is.
Yeah, there's not too much to say about that.
This is looking kind of grim.
Oh. Oh, nice. Okay. You got it. All right, that was good awareness.
You're definitely taking a break, taking a deep breath right now. That was pretty close to a throw.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit scary.
Yeah. We got the color switch to Dreamland. Okay.
All right.
I respect it. Dreamland, I think he probably banned Battlefield. That would be my guess. Oh, he's starting off strong. This nice wave shine combo to up smash.
And he's really waiting well on these techs, and he's converting. Oh. Yeah, this is starting the game. Strongest he's started either of them, or all 3.
Wow. Yeah, he actually really likes that air forward smash. I'm not sure if there's a specific DI you can do to get out of that, maybe away. But I feel like he could be DIing the forward smash a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because it looks like he's going like the traditional trajectory, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so if like, if you just let go of the stick, I feel like that's what he's going with.
Yeah, we'll see if he starts to work on that, or maybe it's something. It might just be something that's. I was gonna say it might be a little too late, but
feels like Nexic's definitely regaining control of himself and also of the game. You know, you can see his dash dance got a lot cleaner. He's punishing very well now.
Yeah, he seems to have woken up a little bit.
Right. You know, like we said, first game of the day, probably not feeling it.
Ooh. Approaching with lasers is interesting.
Oh.
Wow, what an angle. Really smart. You know what? Yeah, Nexic does definitely look to be in a bit of a looking a bit better right now.
Right. I feel like both these players could just be.
Oh.
He has a stock lead at 105%. He shouldn't let that get to his head at all.
No.
He should just laugh it off at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Falcon unfortunately can't do anything. Like his hurt box is like way too big for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice drill shine. Puts him back into the corner. He has center stage. He gives up center stage.
Ooh, just charges in with a knee.
Yeah, Malo's definitely feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah, he might just be trying to find something, right? Sometimes you got to do something risky when you're down like this. Right. Get some momentum.
Yeah, get some momentum. That's a key thing. Yeah, that's definitely a game of momentum. And at this point, it's obviously all in Nexic's corner.
Yeah.
He's really even though he SD'd, he's still feeling himself, right?
Yeah.
Nice down tilt. Nice shine.
Oh, little trigger happy on that F smash, but that should be a stock. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna call her enough. Nexic SDs, like with the side B or something.
Oh.
Malo's gonna win.
Yeah, that would.
That's the only condition.
We don't want to see that right now, though.
I would like to see how both these players combat the nerves for Game 3 last stock situation.
Right.
But it's probably not gonna happen.
Yep, that should be. And the
at the
taunt.
end.
And the taunt at the end. Gotta let him know.
I don't know if that was the most legitimate taunt.
Yeah, I mean.
But